Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This video is continuation of chapter 1 of IPC and this is part 4. Let's begin with the topic of extraterritorial jurisdiction. Extraterritorial jurisdiction of IPC. Here are some of the important factors of extraterritorial jurisdiction. Section 4. Extension of code to extraterritorial offences. The provisions of this code apply also to any offence committed by number 1. Any citizen of India in any place without and beyond India. Number 2. Any person on any ship or aircraft registered in India wherever it may be. Explanation. In this section, the word offence includes every act committed outside India which, if committed in India, would be punishable under this code. Illustration. A, who is a citizen of India, commits a murder in Uganda. He can be tried and convicted of murder in any place in India in which he may be found. Important points. A. Section 3 and 4 give the Indian courts power to inquire into offences done by Indians committed outside India. B. If the offences are committed on any ship or aircraft registered in India, irrespective of his nationality, he can be inquired by the Indian courts. C. Mohammed Sajid vs. State of Kerala. While disposing this case, the Kerala High Court held, if an offence was committed outside India by an Indian, it can be inquired by the police without seeking previous permission from central government under Section 3. D. Remia vs. Sub-Inspector of Police Tanur. An Indian was murdered by another Indian in a foreign country. The local police did not register it. The High Court ordered the police to register the FIR and to inquire into the matter under Section 3 of this code. E. Urea scam, Bofo scam. There are several scams which have been committed by the Indian political leaders and bureaucrats in the last 2 decades. In the year 2007, India stands at 18th position in the world in corruption. Crores of rupees of public money have been exchanged from hands and have been misappropriated. The Supreme Court held that Indian courts have competent jurisdiction to prosecute and inquire the wrongdoers with the help of foreign countries. F. Dr. Ambati's dowry case. Dr. Ambati's name is well known in the entire world. His family settled in America. He is an American citizen. He completed MBBS at his 18th year and received award from Guinness Book of World Records and also from Bill Clinton, the then President of America, for his exceptional works in medical field. As he was of Indian origin, he wanted to marry an Indian girl, and so he married an Indian girl from Karnataka. She could not adjust with them in America. She returned to her parents' house. She complained to the police in Karnataka that her husband, Dr. Ambati, demanded dowry and ill-treated her. A case was registered under Section 498A. Some months after the police registered the case, Dr. Ambati visited India for medical association meeting. At that time, he was arrested by the police and a criminal case was prosecuted against him. Of course, he was discharged by the court from allegation. G. Extradition. In the public international law, extradition means surrender of an accused by one nation to another for trial and punishment, convicted of an offence within the jurisdiction of the latter. To effect the extradition, there must be an extradition agreement between the two countries. There is an extradition agreement between India and Great Britain and with some other countries. There is no such extradition agreement between India and Pakistan. Dawood Ibrahim, the accused of Bombay blasts, took shelter in Pakistan. In spite of several requests from the Indian government, the Pakistani government had not been extraditing him to India. Rajan Pillai's case. Rajan Pillai, a businessman, was involved in a scam. A non-bailable arrest warrant was issued by the Indian court. He was not found anywhere in India. Later, it came to know that he settled in Singapore. The government of India under the extradition treaty asked the government of Singapore to arrest Pillai and hand over him to government of India. Pillai was arrested in Singapore and was later handed over to India. Consequently, a trial was conducted against him. During his custody in Tihar jail, he died. The objects of extradition are: number 1, that it is in the common interest of mankind that offences against person and property which militate against the general well-being of society should be repressed by punishment. as the means of deterring others from committing, as well as deterring the criminal himself from repeating the offense, as also for disabling the offender either permanently or temporarily from further crime. And number 2, that it is to the interest of state to which territory the criminal has come, that he shall not remain at large therein, inasmuch as from his past conduct it may reasonably be anticipated that if opportunity offers he will again be guilty of crime. No state can desire that its territory should become a place of refuges for the malefactors of other countries. It is obviously in the interest to get rid of them. Indian Parliament enacted Extradition Act 1962. Here are some of the examples. Example 1. A. A foreigner committed an offence in South Africa and has been staying in India. The Indian courts have no jurisdiction to try A. He can be entrusted under Extradition Act 1962 to South Africa on its request. Example 2. A. A foreigner abets a criminal act to be done in India. As a result of abetment of A, the criminal act is committed in India. The Indian courts have no jurisdiction over A. A. A foreigner abets a criminal act to be done in India. As a result of abetment of A, that criminal act is completed in India. Later, A is found in India. Then the Indian courts have jurisdiction to try A and his accomplice. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and share the video. Also subscribe to our channel. Keep coming back. Thank you.